viewers, and welcome back to the Self-Made Auto Channel. So we got to put a ball joint in a Subaru. It's this style here. It's held in with a pinch bolt, and then just the castle nut on the bottom. Now this is a much requested video, and I guess it stands to reason these things can be a real piss pot to get out sometimes. But we got big nasty, so we'll make it happen. So I thought I'd bring you guys along. Got one here. Needs a ball joint. Just had to put a rear axle on it. Needs some front brakes and sway bar links and stuff. But I do know a lot of people have asked about the ball joints in the front of these. So what the hey? So first thing first, we're not reusing anything here. So we just got to get the cotter pin clipped off enough to get a socket on it. Hopefully. Or I'll just give up and beat a socket up on it. So you just cut the ears off it. Of course, if you're doing an axle or something and you need to reuse this ball joint, obviously get the cotter pin out, or what I find is helpful is to get the cotter pin cut off it. Usually getting them out, at least in the Northeast, is your odds are pretty low. So I'll just spin the nut off if I get the right socket, and then take and just drill out the cotter pin before you bust the ball joint loose. Looks like it's probably a 19 millimeter. I grabbed the 21. It is 19. Look at that. And then we're going to be trying out this Harbor Freight Earthquake. I had a viewer send it to me, and I think because he wanted to see if it would stand the test of time. And I'll be honest with you, I think it was like 129 bucks. I saw the receipt. I don't know how much that Milwaukee M18 I have, but this holds its own so far. It does smell like burning electrical stuff every time I use it, but I've been using it quite a bit. And so far so good, to the point where I may buy their 1/2-inch gun. So what we'll do now, we got to work on getting this cross bolt out that holds the ball joint in the steering knuckle. Word of caution, don't just go full grill on these. We're going to try to crack it loose while watching the back side. These do have a tendency to seize up, so we'll watch this side, make sure it turns. If it does, then we'll impact it. Can't see anything, looks like maybe a 14-ish. Like I say, use some caution. It's not the bolt you want to snap off. We'll watch the back side here. Make sure your socket's not good. We don't want to strip the head out on it. No, she doesn't feel like it wants to turn. So we're going to give it a little bit of heat. It's the only way I know how to get them. Once you get them moving, usually they'll spin right out. Being that so close to that CV boot, we got to make a little tin shield. So I went out to the dumpster. I got this old piece of heat shield. How appropriate, right? So we'll chop a piece off. Last thing I want to do is buy him a CV boot. But if I mess up, that's what we got to do. You got to be careful with like these tin shields, because if you put your tin shield up there and it's touching the boot, then the heat transfers to the boot, then, well, you bought a boot anyways. Word of caution. Leave an air gap. What's up, Mrs.O?
I brought you some.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The people haven't seen you in a while, you know.
No?
They wonder what happened to you. Oh, son of a pop. This stuff is sharp too, folks. Word of caution.
Are you bleeding?
Ah, blood first thing in the morning. Love it.
Need some black tape?
Black tape and a towel. So, we'll kind of stuff this up there, like I said, make sure it doesn't touch the boot. Otherwise you'll be in trouble. Oh crap, it's sharp. Who would have known? Who would have thunk it? Oh, look at that. Pretty much fabricators. The SMA fabrication channel. You guys can't even see it if you're crying about my little cut. Sissy,
What?
mommy make you sit outside?
No.
Huh? Is that your naughty chair?
No.
What are you doing?
Going outside.
You just coloring outside? What are you coloring? You're just scratching it all off, man. You're supposed to make a design.
No.
Oh, you're just going crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So what'd you buy me?
Coke.
Oh, I gotta get out. Oh, you got me Coke, really?
Yeah.
I love Coke.
To feed your addiction.
I'm kind of like a Coke head, right?
Basically.
Awesome. Where is it actually?
It's in the
It's
fridge.
9:15.
It's not cold.
Oh, it's not. Oh, we got cake too.
Yeah, you can only
My
have one.
finger hurts.
There's 3 of us here.
Oh, all right. I'll see what I can do. All right, good talking with you there.
Uh-huh.
All right, just making sure we got an air gap. Best I can tell we do. So, what I find is that often they don't seize in the threads, but it'll actually seize in the portion of the bolt that goes through the empty hole. I don't know how to explain that. You get my drift. So, we'll fire up the little smoke wrench. What's up, sweetie? Huh? Just seeing what I'm doing? Well, we're gonna be doing a little torch action here. That's fun, huh? What are you trying to get on the camera? Huh?
Yeah.
You're too short. All right, watch out. It's gonna get hot in here. Woo!
Woo!
That's fun, huh?
That was blue.
That's right. Of course, we're not worried about burning up the ball joint. I don't care about the brakes. It's all getting replaced. So I'm heating up on the side that does not have the threads also. And we'll heat the threads just for grins and giggles. It's like a fireman. I'll try to loosen it. Come on, little guy. Nope, it still ain't moving. Give her a little more heat. It's the biggest, hardest part about these, getting this stupid bolt out. At least when you live where everything's rusty. Answer the phone, woman! Come on, little fella. Nope, still no beans.
Oh.
Sometimes using an impact is helpful because it will rattle it a little. You may have to do that. Come on, you sucker. Nothing yet. Get back, sweetie. What's up, Mrs.O?
These guys are on the phone again.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go step in front of a train.
This time, it's the woman,
Okay,
and she would feel more comfortable having the timing belt replaced.
it's not happening today. They scheduled it for a ball joint and axle, and it turned into a ball joint and axle. And whatever these things are, sway bar links.
Didn't know if that would be tied up for a long reason.
Yow, son of a monkey, that's hot. Can you believe that? I just heated that with a torch and it's hot. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen today. I can't add a 3-hour timing belt job to my day. They can reschedule it.
Like the next.
Yeah, and then like, where are we booking now? We're a couple weeks
How
out.
many miles on this?
I don't know, 100K? It's not gonna fall off.
Will you talk to her?
No.
I mean, you're good
No,
at that.
we've already started
I'm
heating,
not-
I'll have to call her,
Okay.
all right?
Okay.
We've already started our process here, Vanessa,
Okay.
all right?
Yep.
Trust me,
I do.
be a secretary. Okay, do a good job, you can do it, I got faith, you can do it! Man, everybody's dropped car off, got an extra list. Oh, well, it's there to have washer fluid checked, let's go ahead and rebuild the engine. Real quick. Don't get up there too high, fella. There we go. Gotta maintain our air gap. A lot of mass here to heat up. I got my torch turned down kind of low. Come on, you son of a monkey. Smells like fire out here. Get back, I don't want you to get junk in your eyes. Okay? Alright. We'll get this out of there. It's time to get the air hammer.
That I was looking at. Every time when I see the cars, under the cars, they don't have those on.
What? Glasses?
Yeah, those things.
Oh, this? That's a heat shield because we're doing some cooking. Oh, I'll find a hose here. We'll give her a little rattle. It may help us. It may not. Hey, I got some spectacles on. Just for good measure. And special effects. Rattle a little bit on the bolt head. Not a lot. Whoa! I don't want to deform it. What'd they say?
I told her that you called.
Oh, you didn't even talk to them?
I was the secretary, not the mechanic, or the service writer, or the technician. I was the secretary. Take a message, leave a message.
Son of a pup. It's not going good, Vanessa. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, my freaking back hurts. Cut my finger. You feel bad for me?
What?
You feel bad for me? What are you doing with tire pressure gauge?
I'm putting air in my tires like I have once a week for the last 5 weeks.
Really? You should go to a shop. Get that little problem fixed.
Yep.
Put a little extra in it, then you can go 2 weeks.
I did last time.
Oh, okay. That's thinking. That's forward thinking.
But somebody left you a present.
What?
Decoration in the air hose.
I saw that. It's very festive.
Yeah, pretty nice. There you go.
Just a minute. Can you see I'm busy? Oh, I think I saw it move. Hallelujah, it moved. Whew! I think it's moving, folks. Man, there goes all my oxygen. Oh, that's cute. They left that on our air hose. the socket is so hot you can't touch it. Yeehaw! Harbor Freight for the win. So that's how them bolts come out. Pretty easy. Like I say, they typically don't seize on the threads. It's on that straight part of the bolt is where they get all crusty and stuck. And that's hot. So we'll set that down. How you making out there?
Like, back tires are getting kind of smooth.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
You might want to get some new ones.
That'll fix my hole, too.
That's right. I just trade the whole thing in.
No! 5 to 7 more years.
You out of your mind.
No, I'm not.
I'd have junked it 5 years
Got
ago.
113,000 now.
You gonna do your time belt? You're
Looks like I might have to when
you're
I
like-
change my tires again.
You're like a black shadow with the backlighting. It's kind of crazy. Special effects. Nope. Don't moonwalk. Nobody moonwalks.
What do you know how to do?
You know how to moonwalk. Don't lie to us. Well, there. Hard part's over. We didn't do any damage.
What did I
It's-
put in it? 50 pounds?
I don't know. I'd put 100 in. Whatever it takes. No damage. No hard spots. So that's good. It doesn't take much. That flame's just got to tickle that little guy one time. Show's over. So now, we'll get Big Nasty. Where is she? Oh, it's right here on the cart. Why did I get the old snap on it? I'll put on my safety glasses. Safety third. And that we don't care about the ball joint. We are going to hit it directly on the stud. Holy crap. That probably did the deed. Let me go get my hockey stick. Go. Is it loose? Oh yeah. Then we'll take and just move her to the side a little. Now, we got to get it out of the knuckle, which is the next challenge. Alright, so I've just got ratchet strap on left, just pulling the steering knuckle over. And we'll get a chisel. We'll go crazy. Oh man, some days I wish I stayed in bed. But, who's gonna pay the bills, right? Let's see, there we go. Oh, easy there. So they come out pretty easy, as you can see. We'll give her a little tutor spray. I don't know why. Oh, I think it moved. Yeehaw, must be the spray. I'm thinking. Come on. You can do it. Typically, we cut a little groove in with a chisel because everybody's probably saying, why are you hitting it sideways, you fool? Well, you rattle on them sideways to get them moving. Cut a little groove in with a chisel, tip your chisel up, and out she comes. Or typically the vibration will just rattle her down anyways. We might have to go to plan B on this one, which I haven't even really come up with yet, but we will. Because we pretty well got it destroyed at this point. And get a little groove in there. You know you want to come out of there. Oh, I seen it move. It's getting loose. We can always hook a side hammer on it too, but I kind of like the air hammer. A little less work. Boom. See what I'm saying? So there she is. It gets all seized up in that empty groove, so that's the groove where the bolt slides through. That was also seized up. And that's it. Subaru ball joints. Easy. You just gotta clean her out. Lots of crusties up in there. Make it shiny. I'm happy. Oh, little DeWalt drop test just happened. So before we get too excited, we want to make sure that the new bolt, my light in the way, a little bit. We got to make sure that it comes, well, this ball joint, this is a Moog. It came with a new bolt, new cross bolt. Oh my gosh, hang on. I'm going to make sure that goes in and that we can start it in there okay. That is not 14 anymore, it's 15. Alright, don't squish it. Just wanted to make sure it would go in, and it does. Take our new ball joint. Sometimes you gotta tap these little guys a little bit. So we're gonna get something. We'll shoot her with a little Crown T40. Keep her from getting all rusty and crusty. Now these are not directional as far as some ball joints. Look on the GMs, they got a little hole here on the Fords because the ball joint swivels one way, so not the case. So we'll give her a little tap, find our lock washer, stick that on. Get our bolt lined up, get it started, torque it to spec. I think that was 3 ugga-duggas. There's a spec on this one. See, I get Mrs.O to hold down the control arm. When you cut this spindle loose, it could come over and hit your boot, and then now you're buying another ball joint. So we don't want to do that. So I'll go get some assistance. We need you. Hate to take that from the comfort of your air-conditioned office, but where's your daughter?
I don't know.
Probably outside still. Ah. Yeah, we need you, basically.
Okay. Am I here for moral support or what?
Pretty much. Damn heaven.
Oh man.
Ah, remember how I do this?
Ugh.
You got enough lead in your pencil? Let me move this thing over. Pretty bad. It's throbbing.
Yeah, I might have enough lead in my trunk.
Lead in your trunk. Pull down. Don't let up now. Don't pinch my fingers. You hear me?
I'm trying.
Come on.
Oh.
Whoa, easy. We got to turn them in. Up slowly. Slowly.
Is that it?
I feel it. Oh my gosh, don't break my
I
boot.
almost got a
Don't break.
black eye.
That would have been epic. Thank you.
Yeah,
Customers.
that was yours.
Awesome.
All yours.
I gotta go deal with the people pulling up here. One of my favorite customers. So now we'll torque the castle nut to factory specs. Oh sure, just a minute. There it is, I heard you click. Alright, where's the, there she is. So we'll put the cotter pin in, bend it around, give it a little love tap. And that's that. I suppose we could get something to clean that off with. I don't want you guys to get deprived. So we'll clean off our mess we made. Of course I'm going to be doing brakes anyways on this thing, so it will get a good douching of the brake clean. Installing the ball joint in your Subi. Some are easy, some are harder. This is tipping the scale on the harder ones. I've had some that are much worse, and in some cases what I'll do is I'll use a slide hammer, you know, take the bolt out, beat on it a little bit with the air hammer, kind of get it loose, you know. I like to see them spin a little bit in their socket, but a lot of times that empty cavity in that ball joint where the bolt goes through, that built up a lot of crud, and then when you try to pull it down, it all gets locked up. So I'll use a slide hammer, I'll clip a pair of vice grips on the ball joint stud, and then I've got a slide hammer attachment that goes on that, and then, you know, a few whacks with a 10-pound slide hammer, and usually out it comes, but some cases it just pulls the stud out of the joint, and you know, you're back to where you started. So in that case, you know, you beat in on with the air hammer. Once that stud's out of the way, it'll usually crush them, and then, you know, out they come. Or you can reach up in there with a torch and just slit it, and then out it comes. I try to keep the torch away from, you know, the CV axle as much as possible. Ultimately, you know, I guess the questions we're going to get in the comment box are going to be, you know, why didn't you remove the CV axle instead of using a heat shield? I could have, but I like to take chances, so I did. What other questions are we going to get? We're going to get comments about the cotter pin and not bending it in the correct way that you do if you're an airplane mechanic or something. I'm not an airplane mechanic, so I just bend them over. Frankly, it's not coming off. Third question we're going to get is, why were we beating on it sideways with the air hammer when ultimately it has to come down? That's just to get them moving and get them loose. Third, I didn't wear hearing protection. I should have. I guess that would be fourth. What other questions are we going to get? Why didn't we do both sides? I'm a moron. Only one side was loose. I'm not sure what other questions are we going to get. Oh, am I gonna record the brake job? No, we've done lots of brake jobs, they're all the same. And hopefully that's all the questions and criticisms we'll get. But if you have any more, put them in the comment box below. Find us on our social, plural, and all that stuff, and Patreon. And I guess that's it, folks. Like I say, questions, comments, criticisms down below. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.